It is Tuesday, October 20th, 2020. Welcome to our Kahnawà COVID-19 Task Force update. It is our 143rd update, and on today's program, it's not going to be too long a program. Lloyd Phillips, the Commissioner of Public Safety, will be here. But first, we'd like to introduce from Sagot Community Services, Rebecca D'Amico. She was on the program maybe 3 months ago or so, and we're happy to have her back. She's the Clinical Supervisor of Secondary Prevention and is talking to us today about some initiatives to keep people in a good way, I guess is a good way to put it. So if we can welcome Rebecca.
So hello, I'm back today just to give a bit of an update on the Let's Talk Kahnawà. As Joe had mentioned, I was here, I guess about 3 months ago to give the community some information about an initiative that we had started. Actually, we had started it back in 2019 and increased it in 2020 when the pandemic started to creep into Kahnawà, and it was really an initiative where community members could call a phone number and speak with a counselor directly. So we have a Facebook page, and so we had increased the hours. It was initially on Mondays from 5 to 8, and then we had changed it to increase it from Monday to Thursday from 5 to 8 to give community members more of an opportunity if they were feeling overwhelmed or feeling like they needed to talk to somebody, that they could call this phone number directly rather than going through the peacekeepers and get connected to a counselor. So we did get some calls. It wasn't used as much as we anticipated, which is okay. I mean, people were still calling the main building, asking for services, and being connected in that way. So we have reduced the number of days back to 1 day a week, so from 5 to 8 on Monday evenings, and we'll give the phone number at the end of the this little segment. But we have a new initiative that we want to promote today, and it's to try and we're going to be approaching community members to submit videos, very short videos, just to show how they're staying healthy and connected during this time. And we had the cutest spokesperson, Stella, who gave some information through a video, and it was shared many times. So we're really excited, but I think her cuteness kind of got in the way of the message. So I'm here today to just try and promote it a little bit more. So what we're asking from the community is to submit, I guess we called it a hashtag, so that at the end of the videos, people would say a particular line like stay connected Kahnawà, or something to keep all the videos kind of connected. So we need your help to try and come up with that hashtag. There's a $50 Shop Kahnawà gift certificate as a prize, so there's a bit of an incentive. You can find the video probably pretty largely, definitely on the Let's Talk Kahnawà Facebook page. It's been shared by Kahnawà 911. It's been shared by many community members because it's a really great video. So if you can take some time and submit your idea for just a way that all these videos can be connected, that would be great. Our deadline, we've extended the deadline to October 27th, so 4 o'clock on October 27th. We're going to go through all the different comments and all the different suggestions for the hashtags, and we're going to pick the one that is most catchy or that people like the most, and go from there. And then we're going to be showcasing, like I said, some community members who will be sharing with us how they're staying healthy and connected during this time. So again, we really encourage you to go on our Facebook page and take a look and give us your ideas. So for the actual service for Let's Talk, it's still happening, like I said, Monday evenings, 5 to 8. You can call 514-235-9607. We also have a texting feature, so if you're not quite comfortable talking on the phone, you can text that same number and a counselor will get back in touch with you immediately, just to see how they can help you and whatever your whatever you're feeling, whatever you're needing at that time, they're there to help you. So thanks a lot, and we really look forward to hearing your ideas on a hashtag that will kind of get this initiative started. So thanks again, and stay strong. Thanks.
Well, thanks so much, Rebecca. And of course, the number for Sagot again is 450-632-6880. And after hours number, if you're trying to get in touch, you contact the Peacekeepers at 450-632-6505, and they will forward the call. Up next is Lloyd Phillips, the Commissioner of Public Safety and, of course, the head of the Kahnawà COVID-19 Task Force. Lloyd.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Rebecca, for that overview. And certainly, we are glad to see that the services are certainly available to community members who may be in need of a little bit of support, during this very tough time that we're all going through. And we're all also be looking at other ways of helping people cope with the anxieties and the pressures of the pandemic. Because we certainly do understand that sure, we're dealing with a virus and the physical health, but as we said from the beginning, the mental health and emotional well-being of our community is equally as important, especially as things carry on much longer than most of us have thought. And ways to cope with the anxiety, and any little bit certainly helps, and videos is certainly one way of doing that. Just a couple of brief announcements, and there was a press release that was released yesterday by the Kahnawà Emergency Relief Fund, the KERM Fund. The Board of Directors met and discussed modifications to the criteria to be eligible to collect benefits. As you may recall, the KERM was established back in March by a director of the task force to help offset the financial impacts on individuals who were impacted by COVID-19 and many of the closures that took place in March and April. And as we speak today, there are still some closures that remain, especially after we had moved into the red zone. So they have always been up and running. They've been in existence, and they have made some modifications recently and said that the benefit will be extended to individuals who have been previously on the KERM benefits and meet some following criteria. And that criteria, obviously, first and foremost, is they have to demonstrate the financial need, but also have children who are unable to go to school due to COVID restrictions, or somebody who could demonstrate the financial need, and individuals who are unable to work from home, or they are unable to change their work schedule. So if you fall into one of those two categories, the criteria has changed to be able to extend those benefits to you. Or also individuals who have to maintain they maintain their full employment, but are required to hire a caregiver to assist with homeschooling, is another area that is going to be available, and they will be eligible to receive an assistance of $150 per week. So I'm certainly glad to announce that the board had met and had some discussions on this, and have modified the way forward. I think this will be a relief to many people in the community, knowing that with the first week of children being learning remotely and the changes on an ongoing basis, that this is something that they could rely on. Now, if you have need more details or exact criteria, you could contact the community-based services at the Mohawk Council of Kahnawà, and they can certainly fill you in with all the details of this latest measures. The next topic I just want to touch on very briefly is that I'm certainly glad to announce today that there has been no new cases in the community, which again obviously is a very positive thing. And I do believe this is largely due to the sacrifices that everybody is making in our community, and keeping our numbers as low as we possibly can. No, and we obviously must maintain that vigilance, because we look around the community, Montreal area, and the whole province of Quebec, the situation still is very critical. So we have to maintain strong measures to protect our community, continue doing what we're doing, continue to make those sacrifices, again, for the benefit of all our community. So with that, I'll end there very quickly today. We have a task force meeting tomorrow. We're not anticipating any major announcements coming from that, but like I said many times, we are assessing things literally on a day-to-day basis. So with that, Kahnawake, once again, stay safe, stay strong, and see you soon. Onigawahi.
Nyawa Lloyd, and he was talking about the KERM fund, and if you have any questions, you can call community or client-based services, I should say, and they are at 450-638-0500. And that'll wrap it up for us today. Remember, we are still in code red. If you haven't watched this program for a while, you just look up there and there's the sign. It'll be red, and hopefully soon enough it'll be orange, and then later on, hopefully at some point, we'll be getting to green. So with that, we'd like to thank you all for taking time to watch today, and really hope that everybody stays safe, and wash your hands, wear your masks, and give a little distance. And that's it for us. So take care.